Uh-oh. This is a recording of a live stream. It may contain bloopers and frequent distractions. The audio and video quality may vary. Thank you for your understanding, and please enjoy.
As you do like a double check over all your equipment, you mentioned that you take everything with you, right?
Yeah.
Or do you leave some travel equipment? I mean, rooms is yours until...
No, I'm taking everything with me, because you never know when you need something.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, just so you know, because I want to implement that, because it's, well, nice. So if you have everything with you, might slow you down, right? Variant encumbrance, there's like a weight limit and such. But I think you're all fine. We didn't do anything, just so you know. I think it's more realistic if you say, like, yeah, I've got a room, so my traveling stuff, like a tent and bedrolls and such, I leave there. So you're feel free to do so, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Okay. So as you head out into the street, into the streets of Waterdeep, out of the tavern that you know as the Yawning Portal Tavern. And you are greeted by this beautiful, nice weather. A lot of people running around. I mean, I described it before. Waterdeep really has streets with pavements and carriages, drays all going through. You're kind of treated like imagine being thrown out into Bangkok and finding your way around the traffic. Like, it's just slightly chaotic in this part of town. But you manage. But there you stand on the pavement. What would you like to do?
I would like to look for a guardsman that I can ask about how to get to the filleting lane and wet lane in the dock ward.
Check, please.
Investigation? Okay. It's one of my best skills, so let's see if the roll is good.
Oh, hell yeah.
22.
Nice.
20. That's nice. Alright. So, doesn't take too long. You shove yourself through the crowd, take a look, make yourself a little bit bigger. Doesn't take too long until you spot someone that wears some kind of uniform. I think I showed you a pic of the
Yeah, you did.
City Watch or...
Yeah.
I might be able to pull that up again, just for if I can find it. Because... Here we go. These fellas were sarongs out of some a little buckler as well as a dagger, and these sarongs tricolored. You see a few gentlemen beneath the crowd. Shove yourself through to them. As they see you approach, they address you. Can I help you? What you're looking for?
Good morning, good sir. We're new in town, and we are looking for the skewered dragon in the dock ward. We were told it's on the filleting lane and net lane. Can you point us? Yes. Can you point us the right way?
Don't know that place, but I can sure as hell point you toward fillet lane or Net Street, yeah. That'll be the dock ward, actually.
Yeah.
East part of it, next to the southern ward. You're not from around here, oh yeah.
No, we all, and he kind of points back towards where he thinks the rest of the group is. We just arrived yesterday.
Colorful bunch, or what brings you to Waterdeep, City of Splendor?
Business, to be honest.
Alright. And business it is. It takes you to the skewered dragon. If I hire a little carriage, or you straight on the dray, because it's a cheaper version.
A carriage, you say?
We've got these drays, they're called. They are pretty much shared carriages. And you can get in and off of different stops. Pretty neat, nice system.
How much do they cost? The little Warsh leans forward and looking back.
It's not too expensive. There's 4 nips. Apologies. Copper pieces. 4 copper pieces, usually.
That's actually a good... That's a steal. That's a really interesting system. I can't say I've seen that in any other city yet.
Well, actually, he's grabbing you by the shoulder. I see next one. You'll get it.
Thank
he
you,
points
thank
you
you.
towards the reaction where you see.
As we rush off, I'll hand him a silver coin as I rush off.
I'll thank you, sir. That would be considered bribe.
No, that was...
keep that
That
to
was
yourself.
just
It's
thank you
illegal
for
here.
being so kind to us. Not every god is as nice as you.
Appreciate it, but you have to move.
Yeah, okay.
To kind of make you hurry, right?
Yeah.
So just cross the street real quick to the other side, to the pavement where you see these like pretty much towering vehicles, right? They are 2-story carriages, and just take a big stop, and at the end of it, there's like a little step you can get on, and you see a uniform with a little cap on, talking to people getting on, asking them where their stop is, asking for pay, and the carriage takes off. The driver actually sits at you can see him from the outside. He's sitting at the roof level as well. And next to the end back, where you get on, there's like a little towering steps up. So there's 2 stories. You can take a look in the balcony or take a seat inside. So you hurry. You see your dwarf friend falling slightly behind, but you pull with you.
I'm grabbing him by the shoulder and just dragging him with me.
As we reach the back, being able to get on.
If I may, Skype. I don't see my cam moving anymore. Is that
You're
It's died.
Well, because my phone. Yeah, I checked it earlier.
Oh.
But your connection's getting bad.
Yeah. I would say leave the call and then just see if it.
Let me just rejoin real quick, right?
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay. We're all bigger than Rurik. That doesn't mean you're strong enough to carry him. Plus, he's gonna be heavy. He is gonna be heavy. He's gonna... I wouldn't bet that. I think... Rurik, what is your weight? If you look at your inventory, what's the weight of the stuff that you carry? Just the stuff you carry. Yeah, but he can tell you. So if you look at your character sheet... That's 137 pounds plus whatever he weighs himself. That is what you would have to carry in addition. Yeah. Still, I think he would easily bring you into the like 200 pounds region. I don't think you can carry that. But still, it's probably too much to... It would slow you down. We're not city dwellers. We don't trust this city to be like that. Yeah? It's also a utensil. It's not only a weapon. You can use it to groom yourself. You can use it to cut stuff. You can use it to eat with. That is something I would usually leave to someone who is very proficient with survival, so not you. Most likely Blath. In theory, yeah, you can go ahead if you like slay a monster that you know, for example, that has a hide that is very valuable or can be used for something. You could try to skin it, and the DM would come up with a ad hoc with any test there for you, and okay, right now I just see blue.
Alright, apologies. Yeah, you should be able to hear me then.
Yeah.
I just resize that because it's like covering my whole screen.
Yeah.
There's a problem with the cam software. I will check it out in the break. So next few minutes we will be without cam, but I wanted to do a break anyway, rather soon. So
okay.
Sure. So sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. Red, you were talking. As you run to the end of that towering vehicle, what would you like?
Sorry, I've just been distracted because now everybody is covered by a Skype symbol.
Yeah, that, and also the cameras have resized, so fine.
Yeah.
I can still see you fine, actually.
It's Jax's like Skype source. You have to disable the NDI for him, and it'll be good.
Good thinking, Batman. Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah. So what I was gonna say is, as we approach the back of the, what was the name of these types of carriages?
Drays.
As we approach the back of the drays, I say to my companions, it may be best that we split up. That way we can cover anything that people might be saying up above and down below.
Yeah.
We're short on information.
Well, if you want to start asking strangers if they know Floon or have seen him in the last 2 days, sure, go ahead.
No, you fool. Just keep your ears open and your mouth shut.
Call me fool once again and I'm gonna shove this blade into your stomach.
Well, it looks like I'm up top and you're down low then.
It's pretty much the moment you reach the end of the dray, as it's singular dray, plural drays, as you hop on and you see a rather bored-looking woman in her 30s or so, being there in a uniform just as her colleague left. All right, you want to ride? Where would you like to go?
Dockward, near the skewered dragon. So.
Yeah, towards the docks. That'll be 4 nips each. You travel as a group, I suppose. Yeah, we have a group ticket actually. So it would only be 15 if you belong together.
Wait, 15 or 50?
15 nips, 15. You're not
Okay.
from around here. Learn the language.
I'm just waiting for Rurik to start haggling.
Hop. Come on, give me the money. We need to leave.
Yeah, here, take it.
I just hastily push the money into the hand.
But it's 4 per person and 15 for 5 people.
That would be 3 per person.
Exactly. It's a special ticket. Would you like to pay 4 or free? It's an offer. You don't have to take it. Please.
We're paying for the group. Here, take this. And he gives her exactly 1 silver and 5 copper.
Thank you. Get on with it. Hop. Come on. And just about that time as the last one of you gets on, there's like, and you hear the carriage taken off. So you were in this big vehicle, and you see that at bottom level, all seats are taken. So you go up the stairs and
so much for
onto
the grandiose
rooftop,
plan.
pretty much. And you go for.
Is it possible for me to just stand, just not take a seat, just stand down below? Because I want to try and listen with my roguish ears.
I see. All right.
I want to hear what people are talking about in the city.
You want to eavesdrop on them? Sure. Make a perception check.
All right. As soon as I find the word perception, don't worry.
It's sorted
the
alphabetically.
second column.
There we go.
Alt A.
Nice.
19. You drop on some of the guys there. You get some. It's like widespread. There are no nobles in here, but you see scholars. You see sages, some acolytes, as well as like common folk who apparently work like dock workers and such.
Yeah.
You just hear some mumbling and some idle chatter, but you pick up something about apparently there being like a bloodbath in the dock district and such. So that's from the conversation you overhear. That appears to be quite rather common in the past 1 to 10 days. That's like the by the way, in our setting, 10 days like the 10. That's what it's called. It's like a week with 10 days. So there's a 10-day or ride, as they call it. And the last one and 2 10 days, they had real issue with like a gang war between 2 dark networks, apparently. A lot of blood being spilled, a lot of dead people. Watch on the move, so to say.
Okay.
You other guys, as you come up and are driving on the road, there's like every 1 or 2 minutes you have like a little stop where people get on, get off, and you see not this one, is it? Sorry, wrong. Shortcuts. You come by streets and for the first time, you see like a little bit of skyline, so to say. That's how it looks as you travel down the roads. It is a beautiful city. It earns its title. But just as you begin to enjoy the view, you're thrown out of by a female voice. That's your station coming up. Get out! Get out! Get out! As the carriage just abruptly stops, and she's asking you to get off, and kind of throws you off.
Do we need a dex
the
check just to
carriage.
get off the bus? Or something like
No,
Now they stopped.
you will manage to do so without.
Constitution check so that you don't fall off and break your leg because she kicked you off the bus.
Get out of here! You head off, take a look around, and carriage is gone. The second you leave, pretty much. You do see, however, as you get off, and she throws you out, apparently in between 2 districts, right? One of them being apparently the southern ward, other one being the dock ward. It's very slightly more ramshackle and looks lower. That's where you appear to be going. As you take in the ambience of this a little dark-looking area, streets over there look something like this, very close together. There isn't much sunlight heading down to the streets. Buildings are very high. Sunlight almost never touches the street, only at noon. One of these streets, the one you entered, you see like in the distance several members of the city watch trying to push away a crowd of people who are just like watching over and are looking what's going on. But before you get a look at you are able to get a better look on it. We are gonna head into break.
Okay.
All right.
Okie dokie. All right, guys. Well, let's agree a break duration.
about 10 minutes. Is that fine? I assume Jax needs to break the most.
I need to fix some technical issues, so I would suggest 30 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
If you need any help, let me know.
Let's shoot for 30 minutes. After 15, I'll probably be back here anyway. So if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. And yeah, we'll reconvene in 30 minutes, guys.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Break time.
Otherwise-
Go.
So, Tamron, this kinda looks like you're part of a city that you like.
You mean between the gutter and the tavern?
More like dark and shady and lots of places to hide in.
Very perceptive of you. Yes, this is my default setting, you could say. That reminds me, whilst I hung back on the transport earlier, I overheard some information that will be useful for us moving forwards as we get closer to this dock district.
Mhm.
Apparently, there's been bloodbaths recently in the last 2 or so. What was
2
it?
days.
10
10 days.
days. 10 days, yeah. In the last 10 days. Well, I've got like 10 to 20 days because he
Yeah, it's
started to
got,
describe
a week
what
is a
weeks
10
were.
day, so it was 10 days ago.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right in a common tongue.
So there's been a bloodbath at the docks recently over the last 20 days, and it's apparently between 2 rival dark networks vying for control. We should keep our wits about us. If this fool we're looking for has got caught up in this somehow, we may find ourselves in the middle of a turf war.
Saying that he is described as being beautiful but stupid, I would bet all my money on it that he got dragged into it. Probably.
My thoughts
So this
exactly.
crewman is useful after all, having some useful information. You're not just looking like a creepy eyes-dropping, coin-taking person. You actually did something good. Bravo.
I see those three ales for breakfast haven't quieted your tongue.
You
Oh, you can bet your arse here on that.
You don't want to see Rurik drunk. He will never stop blabbering.
This is
No, that's sober.
That was just breakfast, mate.
God be with us.
My feeling is Rurik's only way to shut Rurik up is having a mug in his, pouring drink in his face.
That's precisely how you could make me shut up. Give me something to drink.
Well, to be honest, it would replace his voice with burping.
That's a good ASMR right there.
I got another suggestion to make. How about
Speak,
we go,
lizard.
How about we go find some stores to get some new clothes?
Why? What's the...
What's
What
wrong
is
with the
wrong
ones
with
you
our
have?
I mean, shouldn't we just have some spare clothes as well?
Yeah.
Rich people.
This might come as a bit of surprise to you, Mr. High and Mighty, but where we're going, people don't have money, so don't look like money.
Approving nods. From
But
Blath
I would
and
also
Tamron.
suggest picking up a skill with a needle and some simple string. You can fix a lot with that.
But clothes.
Well, we'll not stop you from going shopping, but I would suggest not going shopping in the dark world. It sounds like it's the place where rich people get beaten up and mugged.
I mean,
If you absolutely have to get something new, make it black.
Why did I expect nothing else from you?
all I have right now on me is a set of fine
Yeah,
clothes.
okay, you might really want to go
So,
shopping and get some simple
may-
clothing. But would you wear anything simple?
Might as well.
While we're waiting, is the street we're on right now the same as the rest of the city, where it's like kind of bustling and?
No. We're in the. It's not shown on the screen right now, but we're in the dark alley bit.
I'm
That's
gonna
wide.
show it.
So there's no other people there,
No.
or okay.
Why, are you thinking
So,
about doing
we're-
something you don't want people to see?
How about a game of dice there, Rune?
you want to really figure it out, don't you?
Should we
It's
just
time
go
we finish
sit?
one.
Should we just go
Okay.
sit and gamble?
Sure, let's sit down. I owe this one a game. So,
For
Fine.
2 gold.
I'll keep watch.
how much
I
gold
just
do you
got, like-
want to put into it?
Prop
I
up
will
against
join
the
you.
Huh?
wall.
Let's do 2.
three
We
gold?
don't wanna get you broke.
So how much?
Wait,
2 gold.
2 golds?
Okay.
I've
Just
already
three.
flicked 3 copper at you, by the way, for the ride.
As you
I'll
do your
look at the
gamble
copper.
thing, I go up to Tamron and just look around and have like a watch going on.
Let's go. Come on. Mm. Try to keep up.
One of you two might want to commentate on your dice game, so because
Yeah.
it's in chat.
So, Rune takes 3 dice and rolls them on a stair or something, and gets a 12. We'll see. Then he takes another die and rolls again. It goes up to 18.
18. So with Blath's 13,
Yeah.
he rolls a low d6. Again, rolls on his dice. Puts it down, picks up another one, and throws it.
Ooh.
It is up to
You're
14.
14.
Baby.
Okay, I have a 50-50 chance here. Well, if I wanted life safe, I wouldn't bet, so let's see what happens. Okay, those 2 gold are yours.
Well played. Thanks for the business. I'm
Yeah.
happy to do this again whenever you
To
want.
be honest, the money just wandered from Zraythas there, to me, to you.
I can get used to this.
The changing of hands.
Anyone else want to join us?
yes, sure.
I kind of just silently shake my head, carry on
Not a
observing.
gambling man I got. Okay. How about we make
How
it a
about you start
3-man
then?
ante?
Hmm?
3 people, 3 gold each. How about that?
Sounds reasonable.
Sounds
How about
fair.
you start? This
Yeah.
turn?
The new one should start us off.
As Tamrian refuses to gamble, I am kind of like putting my arm on his back and patting him and like looking up to him and I like you. You keep your wits about you.
10. Okay.
I kind of look down and smile and I say like as loudmouth as you are, I know that you're sharper with your mind than you let on.
He just grins and burps in the same moment.
I then
Blath looks like a fancy
carry
hand
on
motion,
looking around.
throwing his dice.
Typical.
Okay.
Prince in the lead, oh my god.
Zraythas goes up to a 16. I'm up to 15.
Prince in 15. Let's go. George. I've named my dice George.
And another 15.
Oh.
And Zraythas is at
20.
20.
I will
I
stay.
promise I will roll a 6.
Okay. First. I'm at 16 now.
Oh, thanks for the game, gentlemen. Shit.
You're at 17. So, face or stays. It's between you and me, Blath. We'll see if we can beat his 20. I need a 5. Come on, 5. No, 3. I'm at 18.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm 18 as well. I think. No. Am I 17?
No, we're both
yeah.
18. I think. Because you went to 17. You had 2 more. You had the 2 when I had the
Yeah.
1.
Alright.
Okay,
Let's
so
finish this.
50-50. I am.
Let's roll
up for it.
together.
Yeah. Let's roll together.
You both need a 5.
Ah. No, I don't need a 5. He's beyond. He's beyond 20 now.
Is he? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
21,
wait, he
yeah.
was an 18.
Yeah, he's out.
Alrighty,
So I'm
guys.
at 9. Am I 19?
Yes, you're 19.
You know what? I have nothing to lose. I mean, if I go bust, you still get it. If I roll a 2 or 1, I beat you at least.
Jax is back, by the way.
Okay, it's yours.
Unlucky bastards.
No worries, didn't want to interrupt your game there. Sorry to leave you hanging for that long.
No worries.
Just needed to prep something real quick, but I'm good to go now. So,
Then let's roll.
ready when you are.
Sure.
Um,
Alright.